y'all be able to hear me back in the back row. Daryl, can you hear me okay? I hate mics anyway. Fred stole some of my thunder, so I got to kind of revise my notes here. It's a great honor to be inducted by the committee members, and especially Rachel, who let me run with the idea of honoring students from the one-time three high schools in this community: Newark High School, Memorial High School, and Newark Memorial. I'd also like to congratulate my fellow nominees, especially one individual who I happened to have lucky enough to have in my PE class at Newark Memorial High School in my basketball class. And as I recall, I think I relocated a dislocated kneecap at one time. I think I did that. Maybe I was another student. But anyway, I do remember kicking his butt in a one-on-one contest when he was a freshman. Right, Devo? He was only 6'9" as a freshman. I'd also like to thank my beautiful wife of 54 years for putting up with me and raising two wonderful children. My daughter, Jennifer's here today. She's a teacher in Pleasanton. My son's a surgical physician in Pennsylvania, couldn't be here tonight. And let's see what else I have to say. And also for putting up with me over my coaching career of 40 years, all the late dinners and so on. So I thank her very much. As Fred said, my journey started in Newark at MD Silva, where I taught PE, and I also coached the soccer team at Memorial and the golf team at Newark High School. After a few years at MD Silva, I transferred to Newark High School, where I was teaching in the art department because I was a double major in college with Joan Cultus and Ann Barker. In my art classes, I had several Newark High School soccer players, and they were always chiding me that, oh yeah, we're going to kick Memorial's butt, and they usually did. We didn't win any championships, so after about 10 years, I turned over my varsity coach job to Fred. Fred won a couple championships and did a great job. What else? We had several outstanding soccer players on our team those 10 years we were coaching. One of them was inducted in the first year here, George Fernandez, who was a professional soccer player and did a great job here at Memorial High School. Joe Pimentel, Lidio Silva, Hans Bauer, Ricky Bachman, Vargas Brothers, Junior Lon, and many others were outstanding players, but we just couldn't get over the hump in winning a championship. Let's see what else. The current program at Newark Memorial High School is in excellent hands with a former Newark soccer player, Ricky Villa. He was a professional soccer player. He's won about 8 championships at Newark Memorial. He's done an outstanding job. The soccer league is in good hands now. As a soccer coach at Memorial and teaching at Newark, as I said, I had several Newark players in my class. Frank Mangiola was a soccer coach at that time at Newark High School. He was an outstanding goalkeeper at San Jose State. He was an All-American at San Jose State. And I first met Frank when I was playing goalkeeper at Cal State Hayward. For some reason, we scheduled San Jose State to play a game. Cal State Hayward is a mediocre Division II team. San Jose State at that time was a Division I, ranked Division I. They had 3 All-Americans on the team. They kicked our butt 10-0. My ball was, I was doing this, where's the ball? The ball was in the back of the net. I did make one great save though, with my face. I never saw the ball coming. Let's see what else I got here.
That explains some things, huh?
As a golf coach at Newark High School and Newark Memorial, we won seven championships. We had some pretty good players at the time. I had 5 or 6 individual champions. Dave Butterfield, Greg Baptiste, Sean McGinnity, Brian Filane, and Mike Mulhern were all individual champions. We had a great time. We would practice 1 or 2 days a week at Sunol or Silver Pines, which are no longer in existence. We'd have a couple matches a week at those 2 courses, which weren't in the greatest condition. So in scheduling, I always tried to schedule a private club, a private country club, so the kids can experience what a really nice golf course is like. One of the perks of being the golf coach is that you get to play. So I get to play with a kid. The other coach and myself would play the matches to keep an eye on the kids, make sure that any rules violations, they're counting all their strokes, so to speak. But that was a great gig, a great gig. And the highlight to my career was getting to play Robert Louis Stevenson High School, whose home course happened to be Spyglass Hill in Monterey, one of the top courses in the country. We would spend the night in Monterey, And Pebble Beach Corporation would give us a free round at Pebble Beach the next morning. Free! And once again, the coach gets to play. Nowadays, Pebble Beach costs you $575 to play there. So it's kind of, a once-in-a-lifetime luxury, but these kids, we got to go there 25 years straight. I'd always have a battle with who my assistant coach would be because they got to play also. Being retired now for the last 11 years, I spend most of my time on the golf course with a bunch of retired coaches and friends. We even have some police officers join us. The captain has joined us one time. And we have a great time. We really have a lot of fun. Most of us carry our bags. Most of us do not carry our bags. We have these little push carts that we ride around. And we have a lot of fun capping on each other, telling jokes, laughing at bad shots, booing at good shots, so to speak. And we used to have push cart races down the hill. We'd see who could come closest to the green without actually going on the green. We quit doing that after one of our unnamed members of our committee, our group, his cart veered off and went into a lake. Phone, wallet, keys, the whole ball of wax. So we quit doing that. We had lots of fun with that. Another time we had another unnamed player was having problems with his golf swing. And he asked me, the coach, hey, can you look at my swing? What am I doing wrong? So he took a couple of swings and I said, it's your loft. He looked at his club. My loft? What do you mean my loft? Loft, L-O-F-T. Lack of frickin' talent. So that has become the name of our group nowadays. We are now called the Loft Group because most of us have no talent at all, except for Freitas. Lastly, I would like to especially thank my fellow PE teachers who I got to work with the last 20, 30 years here at Newark Memorial High School. Debbie Nolan, Nancy Estrada, Craig Ashmore, Danny Freitas, Keith Pickard, Vance Wahlberg, Tim Hess. We had a great time, a great bunch of people, and I really appreciate them the most. Thank you very much.